Hi, I'm WFS07. This is webfilmschool.com, and this segment is about how to be a writer, sometimes called a screenwriter. Let's go to the clipboard. Let's get into information. Bottom line, it all starts with the written word. And without a script, there is no story. And without a story, there is no movie. So without a question of doubt, the most important thing is what you, the writer, the screenwriter, do. Now, let's cut to it. Is there a union for writers? Yes. Look on your screen right now. It's called the Writers Guild of America, nicknamed the WGA. You'll see their rules and regulations and information about how to become a member. You have the East Coast, West Coast address. You want to join. Now, let's get into what you really want to know is how much money can a screenwriter make? Well, there are two industries, the theatrical feature film industry and the television industry. Let's get into salaries, but also residuals and profits. For the feature film industry, it is said that a writer gets 5% of the budget. So a $20 million feature has you, the writer, getting a salary of $1 million. That's really good. But the Writers Guild rules, regulations say for a first-time writer, for treatment in 2 drafts, be it low budget or be it high budget, gets somewhere between $62,000 and $113,000. Look on the screen, you'll see the information. Now, what about writing for the television industry? Take a look on the screen. Here are the weekly minimum salaries for writers for all the different types of television series that are going on. But the big money is writing in television, writing for a show that goes to series, goes to syndication, and the writer gets 5 to 10% of the back end. Take a look up there. For shows that are 4 to 5 years, Lost, Scrubs, etc., the back end, this series is now worth an additional $150 million to $400 million, and 5 to 10% of the back end is $7.5 million to $40 million. Why? Wow. And a show that goes for 10 years, like Law and Order, ER, MASH, look on the screen, that show has a new value of $1.5 billion to $2.5 billion, and 5 to 10% of the back end is $75 million to $250 million. Wow. I think that's what you're going for. Let's get into some writer resources. Look on the screen right now. You're seeing 4 book libraries that I put together for you. 1 is the Writer's Basic Library. 2 is the Writer's Advanced Library, 3 is the Writer's Business Library, and 4 is the Writer's Contact Library. The other resources for you, look on the screen, are magazines about screenwriting. Next, look on the screen, next resource are instructors that give screenwriting classes for you. Look on the screen. Next is the software and program people that sell software and programs to screenwriters. Next on the screen, a resource are all the Writers Guild sites. Next, another resource are where you can read scripts and download scripts on the web. Now, let me get you into, after the resources, some real information on how do you start your career. Move your fingers! Writers write, thinkers think. There's no way to write without moving your fingers. But I bet you're scared to move your fingers because you're worried that what you're going to write is going to be rotten. Well, stop worrying about that. It probably will. Here's the next saying for writers. Nothing is written, it's rewritten. So let's start writing, but I recommend to get a proper agent to represent you, you've got to write 3 screenplays. 1 for the television industry, 30 to 60 pages. 1 for the low-budget independent film industry, that's 90 to 100 pages. And 1 for the studio feature film industry, that's probably 120 to 140 pages. Now, after you've written these 3 scripts and you rewrote them and you've made them great, now you'll secure an agent. The agent will set up development meetings with development executives that you'll pitch to, but you keep writing, writing, and writing and developing your craft. You will eventually sell your first script. What type of deal will you get? You'll get an option agreement. Congratulations, you're in the industry. You now have a development deal. You will probably have enough credits to join the Writers Guild. Now you're in the industry, you're an established writer in the Writers Guild with pitch meetings, and you're writing and selling, and God bless screenwriting. I want you to be a screenwriter. I've just given you some amazing information. Wow. Let's see what you've learned. Let's cut to the chase. You want to be a screenwriter. Here's what you're going to do. 1, learn the screenwriting basics. Read some books. Take a couple writing classes. I recommend attend my 2-day or DVD film school class. But it comes down to read a bunch of scripts. Next, it comes down to write a bunch of scripts. I recommend that you write 3 screenplays. 1 for the television industry, 1 for the low-budget feature film industry, 1 for the studio feature film industry. With those 3 scripts, now you submit it, now you'll get an agent. Once you have an agent, he or she will set up pitch meetings to production companies, and you'll talk and pitch to development executives. You'll eventually sell your first script, and you're going to probably get an option deal. You are now in what's called development hell. You're developing your project with rewrites. You will join the Writers Guild because you have enough credits, and now you are in the industry. You keep writing, and you keep pitching, and God bless, if one of these feature films or TV series hits, you're going to be massively wealthy. You know what? You've just received an amazing amount of information in only 5 minutes, and this is just the tip of the iceberg of my 1,000-minute, fact-filled 2-day film school that I give every weekend that's guaranteed to give you all the information that you need to launch your career as either producer, writer, director, actor. And by the way, if you can't wait or you can't attend, I have the 2-day film school right here in a DVD format. The DVD film school, it's 16 one-hour DVD filmmaking lessons with 4 power-packed intensive filmmaking workbooks. Yes, anyone can produce, write, or direct a feature film if given the basic information, and I, WFS07 Simmons, guarantee to give it to you with either my 2-day film school, my DVD film school, or my streaming film school, and they are all guaranteed. Now the bottom line, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. I've got the information, I'll give it to you, but now it's up to you to take action. Here it is. God bless, happy filmmaking.